Good morning to everybody who's watching the replay today. You made it through to another Monday. It's the start of another fantastic week, and I'm so glad you could join us, even if it's just at a time that's convenient for you and not live. I'm really glad that you're here. Either way, thank you for taking time from your day to have this moment with us. So I'm going to flip the camera because people are already jumping on. Hi, Dad. One sec. All right, so hey, it is good to see everybody today. It's Monday. It's very rainy here. I don't know what the weather's like for you guys right now, but it's really cool. We've had so much rain, and I like it. I like the rain where we're living right now. So it's great to see everybody. My name is Krystalyn Vitovich. I'm an internationally published intuitive author and coach, and today I want to share with you guys 3 affirmations that will get you through anything in your day, literally anything, and one affirmation that's important to remember as we start a phase of what I feel like is going to be a lot of changes. It seems to be the time of year where we kick things into gear again and start making a lot of changes and start being really proactive and getting stuff done, and things start really morphing in our lives. So as that happens, and as some people are going through really hard changes, because I know that happens, I've been there too, I want you guys to be able to take this one with you. So thank you for everybody who's jumping on right now. We are going to get started with our first affirmation, which is I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Another important one to remember right now. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I know that not only am I able to take on every challenge that comes at me and be able to make it work out for my best interest and for the best interest of everybody involved. And I am singing in the rain today, Oz. That's awesome. But also, I know that those challenges aren't just there to be jerks. They're not just there to make my life miserable. They're there to help me. They actually show me more about myself than I already thought I knew. So when I see the challenges that are in my life, when I feel myself being faced with something, I often stop and kind of ask, what am I supposed to be learning from this? What is this trying to teach me? What's the benefit here? And I'll tell you, even something as small as one time we were on a vacation at Disney and we lost the keys to our rental car. It stayed in the parking lot at downtown Disney for a good 3 days before we could figure out what we were supposed to do. And we could not find them. And so we stopped and said, what are we supposed to learn here? God, what are you trying to teach us? And even though it wasn't until the end that we really realized what we were supposed to be learning, being open to that and being ready to learn and doing our best to learn what we were supposed to learn really helped in the process. It helped bring clarity to a situation where it made no sense at all. And our challenges show us our strengths, but they show us who we are. They show us what we're capable of. If you're looking for purpose in your life and a sense of direction, look at what your challenges are telling you. They are God's way of showing you who you are and what you're supposed to do. And also, our second affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. It is, I am successful in all that I do. And if challenges show you who you are and what you're meant to do, your successes and your failures always show you the way to go. They show you the path. They show you how to get there. I remember in so many things in my life, I've always just said that I wish someone would come out of the woodwork and just teach me. Just show me what it is that I'm supposed to do with all this crazy stuff in my life. And very infrequently did that happen. It hasn't happened often where someone would just show up and say, hey, I know something about this and I can help you with it. More often, it's been me reading the situations. So I wish we would have been stuck for more than a few days, but it was actually right on time. We found it, I think, the day before we had to turn it in. So thanks for that, Oz. So your successes and your failures always lead to success. They really do. Because I talk about successes and failures because failures are an important part of succeeding. They really are. If you think about all of the failures in your life, and I bet there aren't too many, or even the small ones, they show you a direction to go. So they show you what direction you want to go. They show you what the right path is. So when you fail, it's not just, oh, well, now I have to give up because I'm apparently not meant to do this. No. What you actually are finding is that this just wasn't the right path to take. There's something better for you, and you don't want to miss it. So this is God's way of saying, hey, put on the brakes, look around, there's a better path. Take that one because you deserve the best, and it's down there. Go that way. So even your failures lead to success, and that is how you are successful in everything that you do. And if you learn to read those situations, which you will get very good at, then you're going to find that life is super easier than you thought it was. So read the situations. Know that the challenges are telling you what your strengths are. They're honing your strengths. They're training you. Know that the successes and the failures are telling you which path to take, what is the best way to make it happen. You have a blueprint for your life in every circumstance that pops up for you. And that is incredible. And since we're all so lucky, our third affirmation is gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude. And honestly, guys, it sounds cheesy, and I get that, but this is the coolest thing that I have ever found in my entire life. Gratitude is my attitude can do so much for you. It'll bring you an amazing group of friends. It'll bring you really great opportunities in your life. It'll make you happy with whatever phase of life you're in. It'll help you solve any problem that you come up against with a calm and rational mind. It's going to rock your world. So all you have to do to make all of that happen and get all of that wonderful control and wonderful, experiences in your life is list 3 things that you're grateful for. I do it in the morning because I want to start off my day right. It's like my coffee, only I don't even need coffee because I'm so happy in the morning. I do it throughout the day when I get really cranky, when my temper gets out of hand, when anything that I don't want to feel comes up, I start listing things that I'm grateful for. Because even though I'm frustrated, even though something's not going my way, I know that if there are at least 3 things that I'm grateful for, then it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. And that means that I can calm down. I can calm down, assess the situation, see how everybody's feeling, get a good reading on it, and then fix things. I can start taking steps to get everybody's attitude back on track, because that really helps. And you can be the one to initiate the success there, to initiate the solution so that it works out for everyone involved. That's an incredible thing to be able to do. And then finally, I do it at the end of every day because I don't believe in bad days anymore. I don't believe that I have bad days. I know that I have challenging days. I know that I have days where I end up being frustrated. But if I can list 3 things from that day that I can be grateful for, even if it's just realizing what the challenges are teaching me, then I know I lived that day to the fullest and I don't have to regret that day. I don't have to call it a bad day. It was a day that I did my best with and it was mine. It is my day, and tomorrow, how I feel about today is all that matters. So I'm going to remember this day as a day that I overcame obstacles with renewed inner strength, that I was successful, and that I am grateful for. Because why not? Why spend time or waste time regretting a day when you can just cherish it and you can think, wow, I actually did really great today. Can't wait for tomorrow to see what else I can do and start over and do some great things. So that is gratitude is my attitude. And then today, like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, I know a lot of us are going through some crazy changes right now. I feel like it's a really big time of big changes. And and I know some friends that are going through some really tough changes. And there was a time in my life where I could feel it. I knew I was going to have to do something and make a change that was going to change my entire life. And it was going to change everything I did and everything that I had been so careful to keep kind of hidden and deny for about 3 years. And I felt it kind of bubbling up to the surface. And I remember sitting on a couch with one of my friends thinking, God, I know you want me to do this, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can make this change. But I trust you, so let's see, because if this is what you want, we'll give it a shot. But I spent the entire summer being scared, being very terrified of this change that I could just feel coming. And then when it did, I was terrified. I had every right to be scared of this change. I was so nervous about it, the fact that I wouldn't be able to follow through, that I cornered myself and told my family that when I got to see them again, they had to ask me what the change was so that I couldn't run away from it anymore. So I know big changes. I know how hard they can be, but I also know, guys, you can do it. It is not so bad. And I'll tell you what, it's a big change. It's a hard change. It's a scary change, but it's going to make your life better. It is not going to make your life worse. Those things do not happen to make your life worse. So here, as I flip the camera, is your affirmation for today. Give me 1 second. I have the courage to make big changes. Hang on, let me see if I can get that clearer here. I have the courage to make big changes. Guys, you do. You can do anything. You have the courage to make big changes. I know they're scary. That's okay. So are really great movies, and so are really great amusement park rides. And you never regret those, do you? Okay, look at little scary movies. Maybe. I regret scary movies sometimes. But you know you can do it. You are better now than you've ever been, and you will get better through your challenges, through these big changes. Big changes are good. If you want to see great things happening in your life, if you want to see new stuff happening and you want to start that new corner in your life and start a new path and like really get things going, this is the way to do it. You have the courage. It's already there. You just have to realize who you're dealing with. You are incredible. You are your own superhero, and you can do anything. So I'm going to flip the camera again. Don't worry about catching a screenshot. I'm going to post this on my Facebook like page, Crystal and Avatovich, as a free phone background for you guys. So feel free to grab that there. One sec. All right, so the only thing constant is change, big or small. It's so true. So you have to understand that if change is a constant thing, you were born to do this. You were born to be able to handle change. You're born changing. Look at how great you are now. Compare yourself to what you were before. You were awesome before and you did great things, but now you know so much more. You've done so much more. You are so much stronger than you were before. Now you're getting an expedited process to being even greater. This is, you know how we were talking the other day about how I wish I could just learn something and be good with it and not have to take a long time to do it? Big changes are those moments where you do get to learn something really fast. And yeah, it's hard. And yeah, it's scary. But guys, on the other side of it, that won't be the point anymore. The point will be what you know, what you've gained, and what you can do from that moment on. So that is something to look forward to help you to get through the change, to get through whatever challenge it is. Just know, like I did in the situation I was in, yeah, I was scared. I was so scared. I knew what it was going to be and I didn't want to do it. But I, for some reason, had the wisdom to be able to say, listen, God, if this is what you want me to do, I'm going to run with it. But I just want you to know I don't want to and I'm scared. But I'm going to trust you. And so if you can do that too, you're covered. You've got this. And you've got friends around you who will help you. I was sitting next to a friend as I went through this, and that person was there for me. And I know that you can do things like that too. So have a great day. Face these changes knowing that you're going to be okay and that you have the courage to make these changes. And please like and share this, because if somebody else is going through a big change, I want them to know that they can do it too. If they weren't here, if they don't have access to this video, I want you to be able to give it to them. Be the hero and let them see this. And if you want to learn more about me, visit www.crystalandavitovich.com. You can actually get a free bonus chapter of my book, Pure Fire, where I put all of this stuff into fiction stories so you can read and enjoy and learn at the same time. You can get that through the sign up button or any link that I put in all of my bios wherever you're watching this. And I will see you tomorrow with another feature affirmation. I can't wait to see you guys. Have a great day. You have the courage. You can do anything. Keep gratitude as your attitude and live in the moment. This is where you have control. You can make those changes. Have a great day, guys. Bye.